I kept having good ideas at the wrong time, during work, in the shower, while walking somewhere, and by the time I sat down, they were gone. Not because I wasn't paying attention, but because there was no system to catch them. I think most people have this problem. You hear something interesting, you think of a solution to a problem you've been stuck on, or you come up with a video idea while you're doing something completely unrelated. And then life continues and it disappears. So I built a simple AI capture system that takes less than 10 seconds to use and organizes everything for me automatically once a week. This is the exact setup I'm currently testing. By the end of this video, I'll show you three things: the Notion inbox I use to capture everything, the Claude prompt that organizes it weekly, and the simple decision I make at the end of each review. No complicated second brain setup, no expensive tools, just something simple enough to actually maintain around a full-time job. Let's start with step one. The first step is having one place for everything. I use a single Notion page called Idea Inbox. Whenever something comes up, a thought, an article I want to read, a problem I want to solve, a video idea for Life OS, it goes there immediately. No folders, no tags, no organizing yet. Just capture. The reason this works is friction. If capturing takes more than 10 seconds, you stop doing it. Most productivity systems fail not because the system is bad, but because the barrier to using it is too high. One page, one tap, and you're done. What I've noticed in my own workflow is that this inbox fills up faster than expected. Not because I have too many ideas, but because most of them were already there, floating around in the back of my mind without a place to land. Writing them down, even the small ones, clears that mental background noise. In my case, the inbox usually has somewhere between 10 and 20 items by the end of the week. Ideas from work, things I want to test, personal projects, random observations. Everything in one place first. No judgment, no filtering. Now, step two, this is where Claude comes in. Once a week, I copy everything from the idea inbox and paste it into Claude with this prompt. Here's my idea inbox from this week. Please organize these into actionable this week, explore later, and reference only. Also flag any ideas that connect to each other. What comes back is a structured overview. Not because Claude magically knows what matters to me, but because having a second layer of thinking on unorganized input helps surface patterns I would miss on my own. What I find useful is that Claude sometimes connects ideas I didn't realize were related. A video idea and a workflow problem that are actually the same thing, or two separate tasks that could be done together. That kind of pattern recognition saves time. Worth being honest about, Claude doesn't always get the categorization right for my specific context. So I still go through the output manually and adjust where needed. The point is that it removes most of the sorting work. I'm making final decisions on a structured list instead of starting from chaos. Think of it as a thinking aid, not an autopilot. And step three, the final decision. After Claude organizes the list, I do one simple thing. I pick one idea to act on this week. Not 5, not 3, 1. Everything else either stays in the inbox or moves to an explore later list in Notion. The goal isn't to act on every idea. It's to make sure the best ones don't get lost, and that I'm making a conscious choice about what gets my attention. This single decision, choosing one thing, is what makes the system sustainable. Without it, the inbox just becomes another list of things you feel guilty about not doing. That's the full workflow. Capture inbox in Notion. Weekly AI sort with Claude. One idea move to action. The whole thing takes around 20 minutes per week. It doesn't replace thinking, it supports it. What I've found is that I lose far fewer ideas than before, and the ones I do act on are better chosen because I've actually reviewed them instead of just reacting to whatever feels urgent. The exact Claude prompt is in the description, free to copy and adapt to your own workflow. One question for you: where do you currently capture your ideas? A notes app, a notebook, or just your memory? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious. And if you're trying to build smarter systems around a full-time job, subscribe. Every Tuesday, I share one practical AI workflow designed for people who don't have time to waste. That's what Life OS is about: practical systems that actually fit real life.